Hello and welcome to PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of the irae. So yeah, we're going to continue the story, and I want to make a shout out and say thanks. Char, thank you for your comments under like previous episodes, because you gave some cool trivia about Eleanor and Samuel. So yeah, I really enjoy like this like little pieces of trivia, information, additional like, you know, meta game inside of the game. Basically, it's like, it's good to know like some characters are like based on like some real stuff and stuff. Same was like with Bay basically. Also had in comments the information about Bay. I think it was more like about Vlad when I was like talking about Bay being vampire. I don't remember if we had something about Bay per se. Maybe there was. I remember I read about Vlad in comments. Well, anyway, that was cool. So yeah, let's go to the episode and let's see how this is going to be, like, basically going on with the story, because yeah, we're actually properly on the K road. So yeah, let's do it. In the end, we had to wait almost till midnight for Sakurai to wake up and explain everything to us. Oh my god, she's still on this, okay. Yeah, okay, so she goes with this. None of that mattered now, but we went on with the act, knowing it would be only way to get Kasumi off our backs. Well, I guess you will be really mad then, because we are not really dating? I silently raised my hand to proclaim my innocence. I like how her response is only basically. I don't know. How might her... I don't know what made her have a change of heart while she was still asleep, but she ultimately decided to cooperate. I tried not to think about what other misfortune this act might cause for me in the future. Incidentally, Shiro and Honjo weren't there. They said they were going to buy dinner, but that was probably a lie. Most of guys here were killed during the last night incident, so they probably had to gather weapons and information by themselves now. Yeah, this is the same as in previous road. We also had this situation where they had to go like by themselves. I thought about trying to talk to them over it again, but with people on their side dead, it was really unlikely they'd have listened to me anyway. I wish I could stop them, but I just didn't know how I could do that right now. So for starters, I decided to take care of the situation first. Mari was already asleep, so as long as we could get Kasumi calmed down, I could rest easy. Or so I hoped. Oh my god, she's going to demand keys, isn't she? How much more persistent could she get? How long was she planning on obsessing with this one thing anyway? It wasn't her business what Sakura and I were doing in private. I mean, she likes you, we know that. So yeah, that's kinda her business. Fed up with the whole thing, I decided to speak up. Also, now I think about this, like, because we basically restart the road, right? We are restarting the game. I'm kinda sad that we don't have like continuation, basically, after endings. Like, I would like really I would love to see like after Kasumi end, for example, like 60 years later, and how Eldritch is like trying to come back, and continuation of the story from that, and have like descendant of Ren and Kasumi, and like switch basically character. I would love that. That would be cool. Or at least have some kind of like prologue with that, because they made a really big deal out of this, and then we just like restarted the game. I mean, I don't mind, and this is how usually the things works, but I really would like to like see like the future basically. Oh, right. Also, from the comments, about me like thinking why Samuel is here. Basically, last road Samuel decided just to not come out for some reason, because they can actually materialize, like the top three can materialize themselves in this world when the three swastikas are open, basically in like very weakened state, but they can do it, and she just decided to not do that last time. So this is very interesting. I wonder why she decided to go up now with this. Well, I could understand her logic to an extent. With all of us telling her lies, if she could find out the flaw with our reasoning, she could start doubting the entire premise of the thing. For Kasumi's point of view, Sakurai was probably the one least likely to be lying. I knew that, I really did, but... She barely even commented on that. But when it came to me and Sakurai, she immediately began rising hell. Okay, now we have the thing with like a message on the forum or something. Right, the fire at the amusement park. Oh, right, and that. True. There's a different reason for not going back to school now. Last time it was just like message on the like board that Ellie did, and now it's actually the fire in the amusement park. Right. Also, Samuel is apparently the materialization type. So yeah, this is like really, like I said, like a really big gun. Yeah. It was nothing that could have caused explosions or huge fires in that area. Being as it was, even people on TV began suggesting that it must have been an act of terrorism. Yeah, orbital cannon. Also, yeah, I say orbital cannon because I like how it sounds. I know it's not that big, okay? I know it's not in the space or something like that. Yes. I just say it because it's cool. And this game is all about cool. First, a serial murder. Then a terrorist attack. Even our laid-back school had to close. All that stuff going down in such a short period of time. It wasn't something to rejoice over, but it certainly saved me some trouble now. I should make a meme about this. About Samuel and the orbital cannon. Now, if only she would get off my back. There were roughly 3 points that Kasumi had a problem with. First, why was I with Shiro? Had I really not heard from him until the other day? Second, why would Sakurai marry with me? And third, was I really dating Sakurai? Each of those were so ridiculous they made my head hurt. The first one was much of the problem, since all I had to do was basically tell the truth and say Honjo had somewhat forced me to come here. As for the second, I managed to get that one by saying that Mari had fallen asleep and had just come along with me of her own violation. But the third one had been proving quite formidable. Well, to be fair, if I were in her shoes, I would find the whole thing so fishy that even I would call bullshit on it, but still. Anyway, I couldn't keep Sakurai going along with this forever, so I had to get this idiot to understand and go to sleep already. I had things I needed to do too. Yeah. Oh my god. Sakurai's blushing. I think it's the first time we actually... Oh, no, wait. Is this the first time? She have new expressions this road. Oh my god. And this is the old good expression. I love this expression of Kasumi. Oh my god. It totally is. She was so full of shit. Oh my god, I really felt like punching her. Okay. You know what? I need to do that. I think I need to do that. She's so full of bullshit right now. So I'm not obligated to say her the truth. I'm not going to tell her Sakurai. Guys, we need to do this. We need to make the most ridiculous choice out of this that Ren would make. We're going to choose Rusauka. She don't like it. and annoyed I picked a random person, but Kasumi waved my answer off with a violent jerk of a hand, pushing my face closer to mine, like some serving hand. I'm not accepting. Okay, so... Oh my god.
こっちもいろいろと疲れるっていうか追い詰められるっていうかまたそういう時に限ってお母さんから電話がかかってきたりするからたまりませんついでに手紙なんかもらった日には実は大体あんたがうちの実家にエロ本なんか送るから面倒なことになってるの知らない
Oh, we're back to hentais. And doujins, maybe doujins, yeah. Not hentai, sorry. Okay, we're back to that. I've been wondering like what happened with that thing because we had like this mentioned like in the early last time and this never happened later. And now we have actually confirmation that she got into trouble for that. Okay. So close, proximity of her face pissed me off. Even more that her in-speed rumbling, so I gave her a light headbutt. Okay. It seems I landed a good one, so she went out cold. Phew, I should have done this from the start. Okay, you know what guys? I have a feeling like I would like to test different options there. What if I tell you? What if I tell Sakurai? Oh my god, what if I... Oh my god, she can like have answer for every single one, probably. Like different answer. Probably. I wonder. That was fun. For a second, I thought like I would be forced to do like other choices. Because Kasumi would be like, nope, I don't accept it, and you need to choose a different way. But, well, I could just pick a random person and just like go out with this. Well, it's not entirely random. Let's choose Usauka, but yeah. That was like the most ridiculous choice that Ren could make out in the situation, I think. Like, how Ren don't like how like Rusauka's hostile and how terrifying and what Ren like knows about her, like she's enemy and stuff. That was the most ridiculous choice you can make. I ignored the grimacing Sakurai and carried Kasumi to the room. It didn't go as smoothly as I'd hoped, but at least I succeeded at securing some time with Sakurai in private. With Kasumi taken care of, it was now my chance to clear things up with this girl. Made a suggestion to change the mood and calm things down first. I didn't know what alcohol tastes like, and this wasn't the time to be getting drunk. But when I considered our relationship, I figured we would something to liven things up. Also, while it was only a guess, I suspected that alcohol wouldn't have had much of an effect on me, given my current body. Also, if this changed the road or something, let me know. Okay? Then I will just replay the choice and choose Sakurai. I don't want to like forcing myself to changing my stuff unless I have to. Okay? If like choosing Sakurai just gives like one like another like scene or CG, it's okay. I can live without this and I can like just replay to get CG at some point. Just like I want to stay on Sakurai road, okay? Also, I was only my guess. I suspect that alcohol wouldn't have had much an effect on me now, given my current body. Yeah. Sakurai silently held out her hand, so I grabbed a random bottle of whiskey or something lying nearby and tossed it to her. Sakurai shrugged and opened the bottle. I thought about passing her a glass, but then she up and drank half of the whiskey straight out of the bottle. I think I remember like something like this before. Did that happen before? Or something similar? I remember something about her drinking that whiskey from the bottle, I think. No, for knowledge is hard. Oh my god. I don't even know what's real anymore. I was surprised that she also did things so casually that didn't match her looks. Being unable... Oh, I'm recording. Oh my god. Being unable to back out then, I took the bottle from Sakurai and proceeded to drink the remaining half straight out of the bottle. Okay. For starters, my theory turned out to be correct. Living crazy drinking stunts like that seems to affect my body in the slightest. Okay. Yeah, I remember this conversation, we had that. Yeah, this is old one. I wasn't planning to stay like this forever. I wouldn't mind being immune to alcohol or smoking, but I didn't consider having a night omnipotent body functions useful, either just sickening. Well, the taste of the whiskey alone made it worth drinking. The terrible taste jolted my sense awake, helping me forget this damn rom-com of the farce I've been trapped in. I guess she thought. So far, Sakurai nodded and sat down. I followed suit by taking a seat on the opposite side, facing her. It was a whole day later than I've been hoping, but now my nursing of Sakurai was about to pay off. Sakurai answered me in a blunt, emotional tone. I don't know if we had this conversation before. I have problems with this. Because I feel like I'm replaying the same situations. Is it boring? Let me know. I don't know. Maybe I should just not read these and just like skip this. I don't know. I'm reading them because I don't remember if like exactly same function. I mean exactly the same situation happened. Actually, you know what? I will read anyway. So yeah, I will just read whatever is to read. I'm not going to skip stuff. Don't worry. Yeah, okay. In that case, she didn't even need to answer my questions. If her theory was correct, I had no way of stopping her, especially with Shiro and Honjo gone. I decided not to voice that for now. Okay, this is different. Okay. Yeah. So we have like the same situation, but a bit different dialogue. Okay, yeah. Because, well, they need to adjust to the situation. Last time we didn't have amusement park thing, okay. All of us could cut wide-scale destruction. You too, huh? I guess your third degree maybe like burn everything around as well. I mean, but according to Trifa, you're becoming like covered in fire, right? So you probably burn stuff around. Someone powerful enough to turn that amusement park into a living hell. It was kinda similar to what Sakurai could do, just on a whole other scale.
お前の親戚じゃないだろうな。
違うわよ。恐れ多くてそんなこと言えないわ。
I tried being sarcastic, but she gave me a serious answer. Her tone made me believe the person in question was someone above her in terms of rank. Despite being a relative newcomer among these monsters, she didn't hesitate to address Bane through some kind casual manner. But when it came to this other person, I could feel reverence and courtesy in her tone. My hunch was likely correct. That one that caused that explosion was...
レオノーレ・フォン・ビッテンブルク
Yep.
ザミエル教ね。私は面識がないけれど、聞く限り怖い人よ。ハイドリヒ教のコノエと言ったらいいかしら。
Uh-huh.
だから、私は一刻も早く戻りたい。彼女が帰ってきた以上、半端なことをしていると何をされるかわからないの。
Yeah!
正直それだけは避けたいし。質問はこれで終わり。
いや、
If anything, this was just appetizer before the real deal. Well, it turned out to be a lot more dire than I expected, but I still had something else I wanted to know
スワ
first.
ス地か。
Yeah, where they are going to be opened. The 8 battlegrounds set up in this town. I needed to know their locations, and the order they were planning to approach them. She probably couldn't tell me about the latter, but I had to pry former out of her, no matter what.
今開いているのは4つか。
ええ、
それはどこに？
博物館、公園、遊園地、そしてここ。全部心当たりはあるでしょ。
ああ。
There was Maragillotti in the museum, and I thought Spina in the park. Amusement park was completely decimated last night, and the club, well, I was here myself.
スワス地下が開いた場所は、まっとうな神経の持ち主なら立ち入れないくらい汚染されるものなんだけど、ここはホールに集中したから、それ以外は無事のようね。
Okay.
綾瀬さんに触りを起こさせたくなかったら、あそこには近づかせな
I
い。
kinda forgot about this. Actually, about like not being able to come close to the place. I wonder what would happen if like Kasumi would like actually go to like this main hall or of den or something. I mean, actually, wait. The swastika was open in the amusement park last time with Lisa death, and I also been there like without problems. So I'm not really buying this information of like being harmful to normal people. I guess okay. Sakurai don't know that Kasumi is basically imperfect Sonnen kind. So she thinks she's normal, but she's not. That's why she can like basically she's like not feeling like any consequences of being like on the place, I think. Okay. I think that's the reason.
そんなことは分かってる。
It kind of pissed me off that she, the main culprit responsible for making our hall like that, was now casually warning me about its dangers, but I managed to contain myself. However, there was one thing that kept bugging me.
あなたが知りたいのは、残りすべての場所でしょ。
But because Sakurai beat me to the punch, I lost my opportunity to ask. I decided I would just have to ask her later, then considered any remaining places that seems clearly fishy.
うちの一つは学校だろ。お前とルサルカが何の目的もなく転校してきた。
Yeah, pretty much. Sokka then said so herself, not to mention.
前にアースがどうこう言ってたしな。
A place that could disperse a calamitous outburst of Ahnerbere. Probably something akin to the fuse that effectively ate up the souls ripped by them.
ええ、ご名答よ。
Okay.
その
なら結局。
Their true intention was probably to massacre the school students and teachers. So that was Rusauka. So that's what Rusauka meant when she said that all I had to do was be there.
スワス地下を開くのは戦場。無気も繊維もない普通人を捧げたところで、そう簡単には開かないし、何百人も使って無理やりこじ開けても、霊覚的には落ちるでしょ。
だから私たちには戦いがいるの。あなたという敵がいて、そこに巻き込まれる人がいて、大量の血と魂が懺悔すれば、そこは戦場跡として法人と化す。
Oh, by the way, if there's like some special roads that I'm not aware of, because I know only like there's like special way of like playing like we know like the roads, right? So Sakurai, no, Kasumi, Sakurai, then I think is Mari, and at the end is Rea. If we have like some other like different like branch side notes that I'm not aware of, don't spoiler them to me, because now I think about this, if I chose Rusauka now, I make it like, I don't know if it's possible, okay, so don't spoiler me. Maybe I will like get surprised. You know, basically maybe I will get like some kind of like side bad ending like about Rusauka. Maybe it's a thing, who knows?
と言っても、それが裁量というだけで、あなたがいなければどうにもならないわけじゃない。戦場予定地に敵がいなければ民間人を。それさえいないのなら、仲間同士で結局スワスチカはこじ開ける。多少霊覚が落ちようが、すべてそうでもない限り許容範囲。副首領閣下の術に穴はなく。と言っても、それが裁量というだけで、あなたがいなければどうにもならないわけじゃない。
俺に選択の余地はないって。
そういうこと。
If I fought them, I risk opening swastika myself. However, if I left them alone, they would just massacre innocents. It probably went without saying at this point. Gathering several of them in one place and defeating them would be quite a Herculean task. Yeah, especially now when they have Samuel, you have like literally zero chance of winning. Like, I don't see like any like way to actually win this. Like, Samuel can just like shoot the school and hey, I open another one. And she's like on, and she is just fraction of her power. Like, I don't know, Ren, I don't think like your third degree can do like shit to her. Whatever it might be, like, you just like, I don't know, stopping time, right? Like, what can this do? Like, really? You have probably limited like area of effect on this as well, so yeah. I couldn't chance Sakurai right then and there with Kasumi nearby, and I was totally out of options, which meant my only option was to accept said Herculean task and try to beat several of them in the same place. Thankfully they closed the school the other day. That should reduce civilians' casualties. At least that's what I wanted to believe, but... Temporarily suppressing my emotions, I voiced another question. Yeah, okay.
うち2つは至極簡単に開けるわね。あなたがいてもいなくても、あそこは人がとても多い。
She was right. The tower, much like amusement park, was a hot tourist attraction. The hospital had tons of patients.
こんなことをベラベラと喋る理由は分かってる。
Since having an enemy to fight was better than slaughtering civilians, telling me this would increase my chances of showing up in those places. In other words, she was only leaking information for her group benefit. And though I knew that all I could do was play right into their hands.
副首領閣下の性格の悪さには私もつくづく感心するけど、まるでどっちが鬼かわからない鬼ごっこね。自分を捕まえ屈服させてみせろ。
Okay.
あなたは追われながら追わなければ。
Interesting. I mean, sounds like some order that he would give. He would give. Probably realizing that my self-control might not hold if she continued further, Sakurai relaxed and gave me a civil smile.
あなたの性格はだいぶ分かってきたし、ここでやり合うつもりもないから。話は終わったみたいだし、帰っていい？
いや。
There was still stuff I wanted to know, and I would have been annoyed to let things end at her pace, above all else. So I asked one of the questions I put on hold earlier. That is a good question. That's what I questioned, actually. I don't remember if the game provided the answer actually last time. I don't remember the answer. I've been questioning this, like, did it open because, like, I don't know, like, souls that Mari had? But I remember that you told me in the comments that Mari have only her own soul. It's not like she devoured other souls that she, like, killed with her curse when she was, like, alive. So it's not that. So yeah, I've been, like, wondering, like, what the hell? I don't remember if the game gave answer, to be honest. This conversation is so early in the game. So even if, like, this happened, I don't remember this fragment. The Guritin was at the museum, so maybe the dozens or so souls Kasumi raped was gathering there, but that didn't sound nearly enough. Yeah, exactly. Sakura told me that Kasumi was the executioner or something, so I thought I accidentally absorbed the souls together with Mari, but that didn't seem to be the case. Now that I began to get used to my power, I knew that Mari was the only soul within that guillotine, yeah. According to Mercurius, she alone was superior to all those freaks. This is also... I also forgot about this, kinda, because we really didn't focus on, like, Ren weapon, on Mari and guillotine, like, as Mari as the person in previous road. And I kind of forgot about that. I mean, yeah, like, he have, like, amazing, like, stuff, right? And he can actually fight the guys that have, like, thousands of souls in them. So yeah, Mari is freaking amazing. And I, like, still, like, how is that possible? Like, why is she so strong as a single soul? So the souls Kasumi ripped either went to the museum or somewhere else. Either way, they didn't open any swastikas. They certainly managed to awaken me to my power, but they wouldn't have been enough to fuel a spiritual explosion strong enough to open a swastika. Then, just whose soul was it that turned the museum into swastika? I wonder if something like that could become a hint to how I should solve this mystery. But all Sakurai did was frown and make a clear displeased face. Yes, it matters. I wonder how. Yeah. Good point. Her face grew on sullen. She might have been hiding something that best been kept hidden from me. Interesting. Okay. The only character I know that died, like that we know that died, was Valkyria, right? So was Valkyria alive? Not that long time ago, and she died only recently? I don't think that's the case, because Sakurai replaced Valkyria, right? Sakurai replaced Valkyria, and she's like with them like for a few years now, I believe. Huh. I already more or less identified the Obsidian Roundtable's members by this point. I could feel pieces in my mind fitting together. A member who was already dead. Someone who Sakurai was reluctant to comment on. Was already dead, so... It was just opened like long time ago? It's not like it opened recently, so... Valkyria Death opened this museum spot few years ago already? Was it like open already? In other words, it was... Yeah, so Valkyria basically, right? Sakurai eyes widened, just as I said that name. I didn't give her more details, but we had already learned that this Kirishisen and Odes had already passed away. Yes. But it's been like few years. And you clearly care about her and stuff, and you try to hide her identity or something. This is weird. I didn't mean anything by it. But Sakurai ended up momentarily lost for words. She made a troubled face and followed it up with a glare before ultimately having a deep sigh.
別にどうと言われてもね。
Okay.
おかしな人だったわよ。名前でわかると思うけど、女性で。だけど、私やマレウスとは全然違うタイプの人で。
Okay.
ああ、強いて言うなら、綾瀬さんと似ていたかも。
Huh.
は
This time it was my eyes that widened in surprise. There was someone like Kasumi among them. That was one lousy joke I refused to buy.
だから言ったでしょ。おかしな人だったって。
Yeah. She curved her lips into a somewhat forlorn smile, her eyes growing distant.
深いのよ。いつまでも年を取らないというか、そんな感じで。男の人ならたまにいるみたいだけど、子供のまま大きくなって。
Okay. So she was just a fool, then. The words almost slipped my lips, but I beat them down in the last second. I got a feeling that would be a trouble if she heard that. Yeah, she... seems like she really... respect her.
お前はそいつのことが好きだったわけだ。
まさか、嫌いよあんな人。
Okay.
いつも私のことを子供扱いして。
But you still like her, because you're very,
あなたにわかる
defensive about her, really.
いやまあ、
The hell was I supposed to understand? We must have looked like children to those 70 or 80-year-old geezers anyway.
だいたいお前誰にでも嫌い嫌い言ってそうだし。
大きなお世話よ。それにもしそうだとしても、本当に嫌いな相手には嫌いって言うしかないんだから。私はあなたが嫌いなの。
ああ、そりゃ別にいいけど。
Yeah. Now that I thought about it, I sure as hell had a proper reason to despise her. But what did I do to earn so much of her hate?
そういうことで、私今度こそ帰るわよ。
待てって、まだだ。
I grabbed Sakura's arm as she tried to stand up.
本当にしつこい。
そんなうんざり言われても、俺も好きでやってんじゃない。
だったら、あと一体いくつよ。
二つだ。
Okay. After that vaulted exchange, Sakura hastily urged me to continue with annoyed jerk of her chin.
氷室先輩は何者だ。
Yeah, this is a very important question from around here.
勘だが、
Yeah.
あの人はお前らの仲間じゃない。かといって無関係でもない。
Mm-hmm. In other words, I didn't know what her role was. He was a gloomy shut-in with terrible reflexes, so I felt like it unlikely she would be a fighter who could kill people with ease. But in that case, what kind of position was she? I mean, technically, she can kill people with ease. If they bring Reinhardt with her help, yeah, that will pretty much massacre the world. That was also my intuition talking. But I felt that mystery was the most important of them all. What was Himuro? And what was she hiding behind that impressive shell of hers? So unkind.
俺はあの人が全て計算づくで動いてたとは思えないんだ。
仲が良かったの？
ああ、少なくとも俺はそう思ってる。
Even those psychos couldn't tell who I was when they first met me, so I highly doubt Himuro could have already been targeting me when she became my friend over a year ago.
それは大事なことなのかしら。
大事だよ。
分かってないのはあなたよ。
Sakurai waved me off, seemingly exasperated.
誰だって優先順位がある。父親と母親のどちらかが死んで、どちらかが助かるとしたら、みんなより大事な方を選ぶでしょ。
Ah,
兄弟でも友達でも恋人でもそう。みんな大事。みんな一緒。あなたは彼女と友達だったのかもしれないけど、要するに切られたのよ。
ooh.
シスターだってそれは同じ。藤井君と仲良く青春してるより、もっと大事でやりたいことがあったんじゃない？
I was about to speak up, but chose not to. I couldn't say it. True, I understood her logic, but then what was more important thing anyway?
分かり合えないわよ。無駄ね。
Sakurai looked
あ
away.
なたと こういう話をしてると、私はとてもイライラする。言ってもどうせ分かってなんかくれないし。
Yeah, he would be like, what vessel? What do you mean giving birth to Heldrich? What the hell?
だから、氷室先輩が何者かなんて、あなたが知ってもしょうがない。あなたは知ったところで何もできない。
お前な。
I grew irritated at her harsh way of speaking and was about to grab her by the shoulder. But then she suddenly crushed her stomach and squat down.
どうした？
Oh my god, it activated again? What? Oh my god. Is it because you talked about like Himuro? Or like Rusauka activating it like remotely? Can she do that? Also, actually it's about time it's got activated, to be honest, you know? Because she was giving like information like crazy for a while. I would assume she would like, after like first 2 sentences, that would activate and try to murder her again. So I'm surprised it holds that long. I guess she got a lot of fluids that suppressed that for that long. Do you need my fluids again? Yeah, sure.
ほっとけって、お前。
Okay. That never happened before. The pain sure as hell wasn't normal. But her symptoms from the night before came back with a vengeance.
いいわよ、別に。二度も助けてなんかくれなくても、あなた
Okay. Oh my god.
これ以上
You would rather die? That's harsh. Oof. Then what the hell was I supposed to do? She was right, that I had no obligation to help her twice, and we had just been having an argument, but I couldn't just leave her to die. So regardless of the circumstances, I had to lie her down and make sure she got some rest.
触られたくないのは分かったけど、ちょっとだけ我慢しろ。
I said that with a discouraged voice, then lifted Sakurai up so I could carry her over the sofa.
バカね、ほんと。甘いわよ、藤井君。私。
It seems the strength had completely left her. She fell on me with all her weight. Okay. And wait, we just like got like blackout? Really? Something had crushed my neck, and I felt like lights. I felt the lights of the room dim.
でもあなたがうかつなのよ。
Oh, she played us. She was not in pain. Oh. Oh. Okay then. God damn it. She got me.
女はあまり信用するなって。私もベアトリスに言われたわ。
I couldn't open my eyes. I was losing consciousness. It appeared I completely let my guard down, leaving my totally susceptible to such a blow. Damn you, Sakurai.
言ったでしょ。私は早く帰らない。
Uh-huh.
それに、氷室先輩のことをあなたに話すわけにはいかない。
Okay. As my consciousness faded, I saw Sakurai give a self-mocking smirk and turn around to leave the room. I shouldn't have let her go. I still had questions. What was so special about Humoro? Why couldn't she tell me about her? Unable to raise my voice, and having been totally dubbed, I ultimately lost consciousness. Okay. We are back to church. It's 44 minutes of recording, so I can stretch a bit more, probably. I wanted to end episode, but if I wanted to end episode, that means we have like 5 minutes probably, because I usually end just before the episode is going to end. I wonder if this episode is going to be the first episode where I actually managed to not end just before the end. Let's see. It hurt. It hurt so much. Her whole body creaked in one agonizing wail. She couldn't move. She couldn't speak. Even since yesterday, or to be more precise, that rainy night from the few days ago, her body began to gradually change. Oh! Yeah, this is what they meant! The vessel, the Himuro cannot handle opening multiple swastikas in the same night. Oh. As if she was turning into solid matter. Like there was a wax doll lurking beneath her skin. Even her own head, her memories and thoughts were being violated, overwritten by incomprehensible pictograms and symbols. The dread of being robbed of humanity, of turning into a cog in some larger mechanism. Unable to stand anymore, she pressed her back against the wall and slid downwards. That's new. We didn't saw this before. So that's how she reacts to, like, the place being opened, basically. This is horrible. She didn't need to wonder what was going on, or what had drained her to such an extent. She knew the answer. They opened 2 of those things in a single night, and overwhelmed her in alarming degree. One could liken it to regular-sized core abruptly turning into a massive 10-ton truck. Holy shit. Unable to turn the handle or push the brakes. These new heavy gears and clutches were simply too much for her meager strength. I wonder if, like, now I think about this, like, why she's like reacting like that, right? Why opening like swastikas, like making her like that? If she's like the key to like bring the castle and the Heldritch back, she needs like a lot of like power, right? Because you need a lot of power to basically bring soul of Reinhardt back. So what I think is happening is that each time we open the place, the swastikas, then the souls that were there, they were like transferred to Himuro. So she get like more and more souls, and 2 are like just like so overwhelming that she's like just you know, it's like overwhelming her mind, and that's how she like just, you know, feel like that. Maybe that's what's happening. That's my like idea for this. Why like she's affected by that. There was not a hint of care for the driver in this whole ordeal. It resembled a forced chicken race towards the cliff, all fine and good as long as she reached the destination alive. As far as they were concerned, all she could feel was a cold, ruthless obsession with a single goal from whoever had forced this upon her. The sudden harrowing change in the approach, as well as the power that made a part of the town vanish just like that. As for who was responsible, she had a guess. It was... Oh, hey, Bay. You are disrespectful. Like, she's important. You do not hit her. The man that cautiously flung her aside could guess just as well. And as proof of that, while he was characteristically rough in his demeanor, he didn't forget to hold back when he bruised her out of his way. He understood that girl might break and shatter from the slightest of shocks. Despite being a man whose direct and outright lacked the word empathy, he managed to contain his violent nature. Okay. Well, that's good at least. As Rahimura fell to her knees and lost consciousness, Wilhelm Ehrenburg left the church, the knowledge of the current state of events burning a hole in his chest. I really want to end the episode now, but I have a feeling like we're ending just before the end. Okay, just this one more conversation, just this one more. The sun had already set, and the vicinity had been shrouded by the veil of impenetrable darkness. For someone like him, a creature of the night, this signaled the beginning of the day. He shot an icy glare at Tripa's back. The priest appeared to have ignored him altogether. Yeah. Yeah, he can feel that. Samuel wanted to like hide this fact from everyone that she's back, but yeah, They have good instincts. And actually, anyone will figure this out probably from them. With a feeling that some soul like that appeared. He went straight to the point without a shred of certainty in his tone. It was just like him to be so brash. Unable to contain a chuckle at the priest's shoulders began to quiver. Yeah.
それだけ癖の強い魂が落ちてくりゃどんな間抜けでも気づくんだよ。それに消えたもう一つもな、バビロンが死んだんだ。
Yeah.
いや、
ええ、彼女は処刑されましたよ。ザミエル教にね。
He realized he couldn't hide it, or maybe he wasn't planning to begin with, but the priest confirmed Wilhelm's words in a single breath.
遊園地を、いいえ、その周辺一帯に至るまで丸ごと灼熱させ燃やし。
おー、じゃあお前一応とぼけようとは思ってたわけ。
まあ、上官命令でしたので。
I mean, it was basically suggesting, I mean, you are leading commander right now, so Samuel is actually your, like, under your wing right now, so she cannot, like, really order you if you think about this. Well, she may kill you later, after, like, Reinhardt comes back, but for now, you are superior in chain of command. Triva shrugged his shoulders, as if trying to express how burdensome it was to him.
ベイ、あなたはこれでなかなか里い男です。鼻が利くというか、確かにザミエル教は帰還しておられる。
まだ体を維持できねえっていう。
Yeah.
ええ、彼女は矜持が高く、完全主義者だ。不完全な。
Wilhelm let out a snort. Breaking his gaze from the priest's back, he instantly fixed his eyes on the darkness blanked the sky.
規律第一、完璧主義者の軍人女がわざわざ不完全な形で戻ってきてまで仲間殺しかよ。随分とまあ、支離滅裂な矛盾じゃねえか。
Okay.
女性の心理が不可思議なのは古今東西の共通でしょう。我々男が理屈で考えようとしたところで船内
アイドル秘境の命令か。確かにあの人がやれって言や何でもやるのがあの女だ。ああ、あいつが何かそうされざるを得ないヘマでもやっ。
Good question, Bay.
ほう、あなたがそこまで仲間思いだったとは知らなかった。
そうじゃねえさ。
I mean, I don't think we ever got an answer why they killed Lisa off. I don't remember. If they gave us answer, I don't remember it, to be honest. But yeah, why basically Trifa killed Lisa in the previous road and opened the amusement park with her soul? I don't remember if we had answer for this. Maybe you can remind me if we had any answer. If we don't, well, don't spoiler me, because probably we'll get to know. But I'm not sure. Because they could just, like, you know, just open it, like, with people inside, right? Right? Or do Battlefield with Ren. But Tripa just decided to just open it with Lisa. I guess it's to his plan that he, like, wanted, like, this thing to fail. So he killed off one of his own, basically, to have like less comrades, so they have like bigger chance of failing later, something like that. Maybe. I'm not sure.
よくわかんねえ理由で俺までやられちゃたまんねえ。
In a while.
だからそのあたりははっきりさせときたいんだよ。クリストフ。あいつは一体何をやった？
Trevor up his chin in an exaggerated motion, denying the answer. Eventually he addressed Wilhelm like a teacher with a problematic shield in a placid tone.
やったというよりやりかねないと言った方が正しいのでしょうね。
Okay.
あ？
彼女は増年金とと深い縁だ。加えて女、母でもある。その思考は複雑回帰どころではない。
True. Okay, makes sense. I will buy this explanation, actually. I will buy this explanation. She's like the one that could, like, most likely fight them off to protect Rhea.
カインも持ってやがるしか。
ええ、
Yeah, and that.
用が済めば覗いておくのが賢明であろうと、ハイドリ秘境に副首領。
なるほど。
He gave the priest an understanding nod, and yet fixed his murderous gaze on his back again.
だが、増年金とと縁が深いのは誰かさんも同じじゃねえのか。
Ooh, ooh, nice one. Yeah, yeah. The ending of like Rhea and Trifa was so freaking amazing in the previous road. Holy crap.
加えていや、神父で親父と来たもんだ。俺に言わせりゃ、お前も十分複雑回帰なんだがよ。
They have a good point here.
これはこれは。
シュピーネ、バビロン。どうもお前に近い奴らから消えていってることも釈然としねえ。ついでに一つ答えろや。お前はシュピーネに一体何を調べさせてた？気になるな。おい、気になるぜ。
Okay.
まるで口封じしたみてえじゃねえか。
I think that Babe will die this time, but not from Shiro. He's way too aggressive towards Trifa right now. Trifa will just take him into like consideration as a threat. And he will just off him in some place, like in one of the places. Maybe even now. Like, look, we're at the church. Like, he can just like kill him right now and just open the thing.
シュピーネを倒したのは藤井さん。サラトゥストラであり、
あのガキに真っ先でシュピーネをぶつけたのはお前だろう。
確かにそれは。
The priest smiled at Wilhelm behind his back, who seemed similarly amused.
洗いざらい喋るんじゃなかったのかい、クリストフ。つっても別にお前の生い立ちだの。
いいでしょう。シュピーネの件でしたね。
Trifa slightly fixed his glasses as the nightly wind made his golden mane dance and hide his expression. It seems to cast a strange shadow on his face, making the priest seem like an entirely different man.
バビロン。リザの息子のことはあなたも覚えているでしょう。
Lisa's son? Oh, right, Sonnenkind. I mean, Isaac and Johann. Yeah. Jonach. The first of the Sonnenkinds. It was the birth that made this day possible to begin with.
性質スワスチカという都市規模の生物を起動させるための核よりしろ。あれを生むことがレーベンスボルン機関のそう言うなれば裏の少なくともあのベルリン崩壊の日ハイドリ秘境並びに大隊長の方々を城へ飛ばし完全なる増年キントとスワスチカそれに副首領閣下の大隊が機能するまでの実験措置性質創造の思考を図るという意味において初代は役に立ちましたよあくまで思考であったがゆえに死なずに済んだわけですしね
Okay, so they used Isaac during the prologue. So when Mercurius said he will just seal off Reinhardt, that was his plan, right? He said like, I will just seal you off for the next like 60 years or something, right? And then like wake you up. So like you will not like mess everything up with your like urge to murder everything, right? So they used Isaac in the prologue, like after Berlin fall. Or at least Mercurius used him. Before the trial, summoning of the Ark of the Covenant. Only survived because it was merely a trial run. Okay. So Isaac survived then? Back in the time? Right. right. I remember. Yeah. He survived and then he had a child, right? Yeah. That's why we have like son and kind bloodline, like Rhea and stuff. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. He survived long enough, basically.
だがこう考えたことはないですか。
どう
For a moment, Wilhelm felt completely motionless, but after a few seconds of thought, he burst into a volley of unconscious cracking.
なるほど。なるほど、そういうことかよ。俺らは本当に間抜けだな、クリストフ。
So basically, if he failed, then Reinhardt would never be able to come back, right? That's what I mean?
恥じることはありません。これは我々全員
We
に
all share this flow? Okay, maybe I'm not getting something. I'm glad that YouTube have comment section and you can like clarify stuff for me if I don't understand something that I'm supposed to understand. Maybe I'm not supposed to understand this, I don't know. Maybe it will be like explained better later. Maybe I'm just like supposed to be like wondering what they mean exactly. Having achieved incredible powers and being exposed to one that was even beyond them in its magnificence on the daily basis, they could easily fail to notice of the tiny, seemingly inconsequential pitfall. The word of the beast was their law. If he said the boy wouldn't die, they would believe it without a shred of doubt. They wouldn't even entertain the possibility of him perishing.
あの時初代が死んでいたら当然2世も3世も生まれることなく全てがご破産になっていた。
Yeah.
なぜそんなことにも気づかないのでしょうね。
Uh-huh.
我々は
Yeah, so yeah, like he would like never be able to come back.
結果的に死ななかったから今があり、その点でハイドリヒ教と副首領閣下はやはり絶対的である。問題はあの時あらゆる計画が頓挫する可能性があったということ。そして本当にシュピーネ、バビロン、彼らは臆病で心脆弱な凡人。リザの子供は双子であり、うち一方は死んだと聞く。私がシュピーネに調べさせた
Okay, yeah.
つまりそういうことなの。
So this is basically what I was like not sure about last road, and you actually explained this to me, like reminded me basically that they hide the fact that Yonah been alive, and they told like Lisa told them that he died or something.
本当に死んだのか。
Yeah.
墓はどこに。遺骨があるならサラトゥストラ覚醒に使われた殺し役。あれは本当にたまたま偶然選ばれたのか。
ああ、わかった。もういいぜ。
Yeah. Wilhelm cut off the priest with a wave of the hand that looked both the present place.
理解したって言ったろ。これ以上てめえの間抜けさ加減を自覚してもしゃあねえわな。ただクリストフ、今の話でふと思ったんだが、てめえは本当に最近までそれに気づいてなかったのかい？俺の感じはおそらくだが。
A few seconds pass as the stairs intertwine, after which the priest put on a sudden bitter smile.
私のことなどよりリザの名誉のために言っておきましょう。彼女はおそらく生き別れた皇帝のいい代替品などとは考えていなかったはず。あくまで推論の領域ですが、どこか自分も知らない遠い地で、そしてならばこそそうした母の愛までもが副首領閣下に絡め取られ、このシャンバラに引き寄せられていたの。
母
Wilhelm let out a cynical snort of triumph, considered him with a smile of the loving father.
あなたとて母子はおられたでしょう。米中尉。
Good point.
もは
どうかね。俺はクソダメに生まれたような身だからよ。
Also good point.
とにかくお前さんのやってることはなんとなくだが分かったよ。ま、せいぜい好きにしろや。
Okay.
スワスチカが問題なく動くってなら、核がなんだろうと俺には特に関係ねえ。
Yeah, pretty much. Like Heritage is just like Yeah, whatever. Do whatever you guys want. Like, I don't care.
それで大行動の次は何を悪だくらんでる
William considered the priest, considered the priest with the eyes of the naughty brat. He himself could very well guess what the priest had set his eyes on next.
木の沢学園
Uh-huh.
あの地のスワスチカを開きなさい。それが戦争だろうと
Okay.
警察だろうと
So we're going into like school battlefield next. Okay.
でも可能でしょう。カインはマレウスに預けましたし、今頃彼女が下準備をしている。
了解
Yeah.
と言いてえが
何か
レオンだよ俺はあいつにあそこで暴れんなと釘を刺されているんでな
Okay.
これはまたあなたがそのようなことを気にする性格でしたか
I don't think we heard about that before, that he had made a deal like that. Did they do a deal like that? I don't remember. Can you remind me? Was that the case? In the previous route? Or even in this one? In the beginning?
いや
When they transferred? He shook his head with a grin and heaved a deep sigh in the mock
あい
distress.
つは若えしガキな上にあんたに言わせりゃ複雑回帰な女なんだよ持ち場離れて遊んでる方が悪いだろとかそういうまっとうな理屈なあどうすりゃいいかなクリストフもしもあいつが俺に喧嘩売ってきやがった場合
A stupid question, and a farce. Through and through, knowing full well that the order would say, the two just proceed recounting the lines, as if from the prepared script.
私は言いました。それが戦争であろうと逆
So basically he tells you that, hey, you know what? You can fight Sakura if you want, I don't care.
誰が死のうと誰がやり合おうと
Yeah. And last time it opened because of Rusauka death, basically. So yeah, pretty much we are going into the same situation. When we are going to have Rusauka and Bei on the place, and Sakurai will probably try to kill Rusauka because of like how she like using Kane.
要はスワスチカが開けばいい
I think it will be pretty much the same.
そしてそれこそがハイド
Unless Samuel shows up and just nuke everything.
しかりエイメン
And with that, the conversation drew to an end.
容赦ねえなあんた血も涙もねえのかよ神父様
ええそれだけにとても悲しいさっさと戻ってく
Yeah, okay.
たものを
Oh, Drifa is so good. I like Drifa.
あんたに近いやつから死んじまうことになるな
そのようですねおそらくこれが私の業でしょう拭いがたいのは
違いね
With a hint of the laugh still lingering on his lips, Wilhelm walked past the priest and melted into the darkness. His destination hardly need mention. He would head for his next battlefield, the site of his next massacre. The night would see the arrival of the vampire lusting for blood.
だがしかしいいのかいあんたの大事なお嬢ちゃんは今にも死にそうなくらい下手ってたぜまた間髪入れずに開いた日にゃ
Oh! Right, that's a good point, Bay. I forgot about that. You're going to open stuff now. You already opened two. And Rhea is barely handling this. Oh, that's a good point.
それは問題ありません
Okay.
一夜のうちに連続解放などするから無理が来る今夜一晩時間を置けば負荷もさほどではありません
Okay, so yeah, Bay, you can open the other one. Just wait one day, please.
それにそもそも
代わりもいるしかはあ確かにバビロンが死んでよかったなあいつがいたらあんた今頃刺されてるぜ
We have substitute, huh? You mean Kasumi? I guess he mean Kasumi, right? Like the imperfect one. Imperfect son and kind.
それも一興そのように私は思っていましたよ
Your couldn't contain a jubilant shriek. By the way, do you like Bay with glasses or without glasses more? Let me know in the comments.
それならお優 しいあんたのために俺が代わりをさらっといてやろうじゃねえか。それにレオンのことも手加減しねえぞ。知ってるだろうが。俺はあいつが仲間だなんてかけらも思っちゃいねえが。
Yeah, pretty much. We know. Trifa answered the pale man with a troubled smile.
あくまで敵対したらという過程の話であることを忘れずに。
Yeah,
するさ。いや、させてやる。
I will make her.
いやはいい女だったが、あいつはクソだ。認めねえ。
Okay. Greg completely vanished into the darkness, leaving only an echo of the crackle behind him. After confirming what Wilhelm was no longer within hearing distance.
私にとって近しいものから死んでいく。
Yeah, it's been the case even the long time ago when you had to pick up 10 flowers. Yep.
であれば今この時、最も私に踏み込んだのが誰なのか。そこに思い至らないのがあなたたちの欠点なのです。
Who stands closest to me now? Who stands closest to Trifa now? I cannot think of anyone who's like really like being close with Trifa, you know? Trifa is really detached from everyone. I guess Rhea is the closest one to him now.
とはいえ。
Yeah, I guess Rhea. Trifa opened the doors to the church and picked up the crumpled Rhea up in his embrace.
彼女の代わりを確保すると、その申し出には感謝しましょう。
Thank you for wanting to secure a substitute?
寝顔をこうしてみるのも今夜が最後になるかもしれない。
Wait, who volunteered to secure the substitute? Wait, what? I'm confused. What do you mean? You mean Kasumi, definitely, right? But who you ordered, like... Huh? I guess he just... Oh yeah, volunteering. Like, probably Ren... Okay, he means Ren. Ren just don't know that Kasumi is substitute. And he just like protecting her, basically. And with protecting her, so like not going to school and stuff, he's basically securing her from dying. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. Okay, yeah, I got it.
何も知らず、何もわからず、何も悔いることなく眠りなさい。明日が終われば、
Wait,
あなたの
your role shall belong to another.
される。
I guess, yeah, okay, he never wanted to use Rhea really, right?
必ず守っ
From the previous road, I remember. He always wanted to use Kasumi anyway. He never wanted to use the true son and kind. A single tear tricked down the cheek of the girl, still tense and rigid with pain. God damn it. Okay. There is no ending screen. I don't know how much is left before, but we're ending episode now. Kay left the club, and what's next we'll see in the next episode. Okay, that was a very good episode. I like that. I like Tripa. I like how they showed actually what's happening to Rhea each time we open the area. This is like... that was never shown before. Okay, so we basically got somehow new informations about Rhea, about how Trifa knows about Kasumi at this point, and he thinks he's basically everything is going according to his plan. Yeah. Anyway, that will be it for this episode. I'm like, yeah, going to see you in the next episode. So thank you everyone for being with me. Thank you for supporting with me. Leave up a like. Yeah, if you like the episode. Subscribe if you don't subscribe. Check my Discord to become a member. Stuff like this. Yeah. Thanks once again, and I will see you in the next episode. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.